In this system, in this reality, in this simulation, the feminine and the masculine need each other. Without each other, life does not exist. Humanity will cease to exist if there's no female or male, because it requires those two in order to create life. When one goes toxic on the other, in this case, in this particular situation that we are in this simulation, it was the masculine that attacked the feminine. The masculine attacked the feminine through means of, we'll say, rape, and put the feminine into survival mode. And every other feminine that the masculine, the toxic, narcissistic, evil masculine, which is your devil in disguise, pointing the finger at the feminine, trying to make her the devil. And when the masculine does this and has done this, then the females start to go after each other because they're in survival mode, trying to survive because they know they need the masculine. The feminines do. So now we're fighting each other. We're alone. We are birthing children. We're raising children on our own without the support of a healthy masculine. Then on top of that, not only are you trying to raise children, you're being attacked by your masculine as well. Look at your system. Every single major aspect of it is ran by a masculine, a toxic, narcissistic masculine. Your governments, your military, your corporations, your countries are led by toxic masculines who are all about division, separation, war, control, and power, and greed. Tell me I'm wrong. Somebody put in the comments and tell me that this system is ran by females, that females run all of it, that females are not suppressed and oppressed to the point of being victimized, put into victim energy, put into the victim mentality, and then survival. Then you get mad at us for retaliating, for pushing back. Then we're called a bitch. When you back a cat into a corner, it fights back. When you're surrounded by bullies, you eventually get to the point where you start fighting back for your survival. So the feminine is dropped to the lowest perspective, the lowest point of death, of despair, of devil, because of an attack by a masculine. And then he turns around and points the finger at her to blame her. This is a narcissistic tactic. And you wonder why your planet is so fucked up, why everything is so messed up. You worship a man, you send all your good energy to a God the Father, you completely and totally disregard God the Mother, God, Mother Nature, or God the planet, Mother Planet. And you wonder why things are so messed up. It's not your fault. You've been programmed and conditioned to believe that that's all there is. There is only God the Father, and that you should worship that. You should worship Jesus. that Mary Magdalene is a whore, a prostitute, a nobody, and her teachings are trash. And those of you that sit in those beliefs and are stuck in that paradigm, you're locked because it's not true. And us feminines, we have to come together and help each other because we are digging out of a massive hole. We didn't create it. We didn't attack ourselves. We didn't rape ourselves. We didn't torture ourselves. We didn't do any of that shit to ourselves. We didn't victimize ourselves. But yet, we have to heal it. We have to heal it and say no more. And then we have to work together and heal each other, heal the planet, heal Mother Nature, and honor and respect God the Mother. She exists. Hello? You wouldn't exist as a human if you didn't have a mother. Would you belittle, berate, bully, attack your mother? Those men out there that have little girls, are you okay with a man raping her? You okay with us sodomizing our women, our little girls? You online with pedophiles? Predators? That's what they are. It's the sickness of this planet. It's what started all of this. I wish people would wake up and see the truth. Once you see the truth, then you start pushing back, then you start healing. But you have to push back. You have to push back against these predators, these pedophiles, these narcissists, these ego tyrants that want to control, manipulate, and dominate. If you don't, you'll stay stuck in enslavement, in victim. Because when you do start to push back against these people, against these energies, then they're going to start blaming you. They're going to start calling you blasphemy or saying you're blasphemy and you should only worship Jesus and God the Father and that you're the devil. And like I said in my last video, if that's the role you're going to put me in, because you're the one that did this to me, I didn't rape myself. I didn't victimize myself. If you're not going to take responsibility, then I'm going to push it. And I'm going to force it. I'm going to force these narcissists to see themselves. I'm going to force these tyrants to see themselves. Otherwise, you will stay stuck in the illusion. I'm not stuck in the illusion. I'm not stuck in the lies. Don't tell me, don't go to the dark side. Without the dark, there's no light. Without polarity, you don't exist. You're not at God level, nor will you ever be. Because there's only one God. When you come out of God, you fragment and you're polarized. I don't want to be the devil. Darkness, I'm okay with. I don't want to be the devil. But when you force me into that role because you attack me, then I'm going to push back and I'm going to give that energy back to you and say, that's yours. I'm not going to be that way. Stop fucking attacking me. Spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally, financially. Stop putting me in a position where I have to fight for my survival so you can wage your wars and your battles that are within you. You're the problem. Stop making me your problem and face your own problems. I'm going to heal myself and I'm going to help other feminines heal, and we're going to come together and we're going to build something beautiful. And I want healthy masculine along the way. I don't want to repeat this cycle. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I don't want anything to do with it. I most certainly am not going to be a part of it. Even if that means I have to be demonized or called names. So what? That's your opinion. I know the truth. If others want to wake up and come on board, great. It's already happening, so this is awesome. I'm going to turn this around no matter what. No matter which pathway we go, whether that's destruction or unity, that's not my decision. It's the masculine's decision. You're going to unify. You're going to protect your feminine. You're going to protect her innocence. You're going to help her be in her soft feminine energy and actually be a man. Or are you going to be a bitch boy again and rage your war in your battle, throwing your temper tantrum, and then blaming your feminine for your actions? Ball's in your court, masculine. What do you choose? And not all masculines are the same, just saying. I'm just talking to the ones that created this shit. Hopefully you get this message. I love you, though. I love me. And I will continue to survive. I will continue to make it. I will continue to elevate and get out of this shithole, this hell that you created for me. Purposely. With intention. You attacked me. You attacked my feminine, my Mother Earth, my creation, my Mother Nature, my God the Mother. You attacked her. And then you dumped all and projected all your bullshit onto her. And then blamed her. You're sick. You need help. May God have mercy on you. Because I don't. You have to feel the pain and the suffering, the damage that you've done. Otherwise, pedophile, predator will never stop. Because they get their jollies off of it. They love doing it. It gives them energy and power. Until you give it back to them, you make them feel the pain and the suffering that they've caused, they won't change. A tyrant will never stop being a tyrant. Ever. They'll pass it on to their next generations of tyrants. They won't ever let go of the power. You have to rip it from them. It's like taking candy from a baby. Baby's not going to let go of it. Kid's not going to let go of that candy. Tyrannical men are not going to let go of their power. We're going to have to rip it out from underneath of them. Or you could just step up and be a fucking man. Take responsibility for what you've done. Have a heart. Have some compassion. Some love. Do something you've never done before. And protect your people. Love your people. Bring us together instead of dividing us. But again, the ball's in your court because your planet is ran by a bunch of men. And then you want to blame us females for all the problems. Okay. I got you. Love you though. Have a great day.